A lot of people have been asking me, yo, how do you feel about Moon? I've got it here. Game of Spades Moon. All right. And the bottle is weird. It's crazy. The rest of their bottles are like glass. And even though this is hard, this has like some leather sleeve or something on it. Real crazy. You still get, you know what I'm saying, the spade on the cap or whatever. Nonetheless, this is good. This captures the DNA of New York Knights. But I gotta give it like a 85, or I may just give it like a 83. I'll give it like a 85. To me, it's missing some of that ambroxan. Bond number 9, if you know, they really, to me, you can tell a Bond. Just like you can tell a Creed, you can tell the way, you know, they actually make their fragrances. And to me, I think Bond number 9, what sets them apart is the way they do ambroxan, because they really kind of put it in all of their fragrances. But I think it's missing that punch. There is a punch there that you get from when you spray New York Knights right out of a Bond number 9 bottle that you don't get with the Joe Milano version, which is weird compared to what they were able to do with Wild Card. Like, you get the punch with that as it relates to Lafayette Street with Royale. You get the punch with that as it relates to Tribeca. Now, I'm gonna tell you what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Win. All right, so I don't know if you guys have seen me talk about Win, and you kind of see that bottle. Whew, that's that Wizard of Oz bottle. You can see that juice. Good, good, good. This is good. But to me, these two fragrances, and I don't know, well, let me not say the color suggests anything, because New York Knights is not a green fragrance. This is gourmand. This is all of, it's got caramel and coffee. And I would say this is decaf and this is caffeinated. This is Dua brand. If you seen me talk about this, Dua brand, this is a night in New York. This is Extrait de Parfum. Now, this Joe Milano is also supposed to be an Extrait de Parfum as well. But again, this to me has way more punch. Both of them, they smell just like New York Knights if you were to spray it. But I already know this is going to have much more projection, much more longevity. This just smells lighter. You guys know how I was talking about Bath & Body Works Vanilla Romance, which is basically like a dupe of Alta here from Parfums de Marly. Same situation. Interesting, because what I was gonna say, they do the same thing kind of with Win. Like, this is basically a clone or dupe of Bond number 9 Greenwich Village. And this is Greenwich Village. However, it's missing some of those florals. If you know, Greenwich Village is not like a green scent. It is a sweet scent. It is a sweet scent that pulls in a little bit of those greens, but those florals is really what, the florals mixed with that ambroxan is really what makes Greenwich Village Greenwich Village. And in my opinion, I actually think Grandeur Avenue London, you guys may have seen me talk about this early on, actually does a better job at capturing those florals. Yeah, this to me is much sweeter and gives you a little bit more of Greenwich Village than this one does. So I would give this one an A. I would give this one a B. Same situation here. As much as I love Joe Milano, y'all know I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I would give this one a B, and I would give Dua brand an A. Again, you get the scent. Just like you do with Greenwich Village, you get the scent. Just like you do with New York Knights, you get the scent. I just think Wild Card for Joe Milano is more of a 1-to-1. I think Royale, which is Tribeca, I think more of a 1-to-1. When it comes to Win, and then when it comes to Moon, I don't have any other Joe Milanos yet. I got a couple I'm waiting on to come in. But when it comes to these two, like I said, I think you take a step back. If you just want to do the math though, we talking, what's this, 100 ml bottle versus from Dua brand, you get the 34 ml bottle. Which one is gonna make more sense? You do the math on that. But if you're looking for that true 1-to-1, definitely I would say go with Joe Milano, go with Dua brand. But if you want the most bang for your buck, you're still gonna get New York Knights from the Joe Milano Game of Spades Moon.